Hello and welcome to this semi-official Let's Play of Sokoban the RPG. And it's semi-official because on the one hand I'm the actual creator of the game. I made this game, so I guess that's what makes it official. But on the other hand, I'm just one guy, so how official can it really be? So this playthrough is mainly just to... Yeah, so if you're stuck, you can reference this as a solution let's play. So yeah, that's basically it, and I will be showing some of the story elements you may have missed during your play. So yeah, let's check it out. What? Where am I? Why are the lights suddenly off? This can't be real. The last thing I remember is that am I dreaming? I don't remember. Isn't that a sign that you were dreaming? I think I've read it somewhere. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Ouch! I pinched myself and actually hurt. This might not be a dream after all. But what is this place? How did I get here? Ah, it's so dark, I can't see a thing. I need to find a light first. After that I can look for a way out of this bizarre place. And you get like the obvious instructions, which I will not read out loud. I'm sure you know these if you've played the game a little bit. So yeah, the skip system took me quite a lot of work to actually set up, but it works. So thank you. Oh yeah, the hints. So I won't be checking the hints. You can check the hints for yourself if you get stuck on a riddle. But they do I feel like they do a pretty good way of showing you the solution to the puzzle in a sense that it really explains how the puzzle really works. Yeah, so the chest is now closed, but it will open in a little bit. So yeah, there's nothing we can do at this point, so we kind of just have to take a look what we have on the other side. Hello, is anyone there? Oh my, I have no idea how relieved I am to see another soul here. For a second I thought I was doomed. How long have you been here? Have you found a way out yet? Do you know why we are here? And where is here? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I don't know the answer to any of your questions. I woke up here mere minutes ago myself, see? I have no idea what's going on. Oh, me neither. Yeah, I figured. What's your name? My name is Lewis. I can't remember my last name. You? My name is Tom. It's a pleasure to meet you. Same, I guess. What happened to your eye? I don't know. When I woke up, my eye was already this badly hurt. I don't know who treated the wound, but it still pretty fucking hurts. It looks painful. Trust me, it is. I found this note. A note? What does it say? Something about a situation? No. Excuse me. About where we are? I'm afraid not. It only reads the following. Black numbers are correct, while whites are only half. From 6 figures you may choose. Please know that. And then we get a bunch of clues. Basically like a mastermind style puzzle, this. We need to crack a code, so it seems. Do you have a safe? There's one in the back. Okay, let me think about this. Tom doesn't have a good idea just yet. She explains it. This helps you decrypt the message. Alright. He needs to solve it. Yeah, so you can basically get hints here. I'll not need a hint because I happen to know the answer. Let's see if it's right, Tom. Let me see if I remember this correctly. It's a shame we don't get to hear the song because I'm quite proud of this track, honestly. You were right. You're an absolute genius. I found 2 keys. Here, take one. Tom gave you a rusty key. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I will get going now. I'm so done with this twisted experiment thing. Tom, wait. Tom. He's gone. I better get going too then. So naturally, we open the door, and there we go. We step out into this long hallway. Sole purpose is to remind you that you can run. There will be some solutions will be quite long, so may be useful. You do not forget that running is actually a thing. Evade the obstacles. There we are. It's a light again. This isn't the exit. I'm afraid it isn't. I'm feeling very sleepy. Maybe I'll lie down for a bit. Okay. Okay, so I do have a lot of save files from playtesting right here. I think I'll just overwrite the oldest one. Alright, so this boulder's blocking my path. It looks like I can roll it out of the way. Very easily though. Oh no, it appears that the door on the other side of the room is locked. Is it not a puzzle maybe? If so, I bet it has something to do with these boulders. There's something fishy about those holes in the ground as well. Okay, so hopefully it's clear by now that you need to push the boulders into the holes. Onto the holes. It's quite easy to achieve this time. And you solved it and the door opens. Very well. Are you kidding me? There's more of those puzzles? Oh, if only you knew. At least it wasn't so difficult. Maybe you can rush through to the exit. Is it toxic? I don't even know what it is. I can smell its stench from here. Must be a sign I'm currently near some swamp. Let's just get it over with, I guess. Alright. Yeah, so still get some small space manipulation, but nothing complicated yet. Right. Oh, it just keeps going. I really want to get out of here. So this one basically means don't cave to your urges to move the first boulder you see. Maybe sometimes it's better to move another boulder first. That's kind of the idea behind this one. Very basic, but you know, needs to be said. And this is... oh, got some text. I really wonder what kind of internal mechanism opens and shuts the doors once the boulders are in position. I reckon it's a fine piece of engineering. This dungeon is most definitely man-made. Though I guess I already knew that, given there were bars all over the place. What kind of sick freak would put me in here? And above all, why me? Yeah, so this puzzle basically explains that even if it may look very complicated, things don't have to be. Like, there's only one thing we can do. This doesn't make any sense. So then, yeah, we do this and we just basically follow the path and we're done. So, still not too complicated. This is a nice little shovel. Explains that if a boulder is already right, maybe it needn't be during the whole puzzle. So we basically need to push it down in order to move this one here. Then we can push it back and get this one where it should be. And we get another save spot. So that didn't take us very long. Alright. So this puzzle, this is just a little warm-up puzzle. There isn't anything particularly novel being introduced here. Just a small puzzle. Just more goo ahead. Don't really feel safe entering this room, but I guess I have to. How long will this go on? Yeah, how long? And so again with this one, this is just getting used to basic movement of boulders. There isn't really anything going on. Except maybe that you shouldn't fall for the obvious trap of putting a boulder into that corner, because you won't be getting it out and you need that space to push the boulders up. Yeah, it's also just pretty straightforward. So now here we have this interesting box. On the floor sits a tiny box. Its contents are unclear. It doesn't appear to be locked. Open it? Well, of course. I'm just too curious. There's some bandage in the box. Sweet, I could use it if I hurt myself somehow. Yeah, so this level is also, I keep saying it, it's quite basic. There's actually poor texturing here. A lot of poor texturing. Yeah, so you just put them in the right order. But the main excuse me. The main thing that's going on in this puzzle is actually that you have to get a message that you're done before you're actually done, right? So this basically tells you, okay, so when I'm done, I have to be done the second time. If you really need to reach the door, and that will be important in a little bit. So here, yeah, this is basically more standard stuff. Using your space well. And note you can, if you have these kinds of box goals, you can always put your boxes into like one of those corners because it will never harm you in any way. And as you can see, yeah, if you go back, the boulders will be back in place, but you can't go back 2 stages. So there's this vase. It's an old broken vase. Its bottom obscured by darkness. Reach inside? Yes. Ouch! A snake bit me. Startled snake scurried away. Your hand hurts, but fortunately the snake did not appear to be venomous. So I guess a lot of people would be deterred to press it a second time. But as said, the snake scurried away. So maybe we can reach inside again now that the snake's gone. Find a small tube containing a liquid of sorts. I knew there would be something useful. Indeed, there would. Okay, so this is like a small introduction to the order matters. So you can basically see that it's easy to get a boulder in the bottom. So even if these 2 spaces are filled, we can still get it in the bottom. So this is easy. And these 2 are harder, so we'll need to walk around the boulder to get them there. And it's a golden rule in all of Sokoban that you basically want to take care of the harder spots first, and then the easier ones will follow. But it takes a little bit of practice to actually see which are hard and which are easy. Right, so we get another save. Yeah, so this one expands on the idea of first moving a boulder, and so you can move another one. So I think I actually messed up, didn't I? Yeah, I actually messed up, so that's kind of cool to see. So it's a small trick. I actually didn't do it right. I fell for my own trap. So you need to keep looking closely. So you can see that what I just did doesn't work. So maybe something else needs to block off this area. And then you see, okay, now it does work out. Small lesson. This one is a little trickier. Need to be a little resourceful with your space. First you need to get these down so you can do this. And once you have it in there, you can finish off the other 2. Yeah, alright, so doing pretty good so far. What do we have here? We have this massive crack in the wall. There's a big crack in the wall. Might be wide enough to squeeze through. Try it. It's narrower than I thought. Where are we now? What is this place? Am I finally free? Really hope so. The grave reads the following. In loving memory of Colin Garner, may you have found peace. How sad. Only age 51. It's a giant statue of a dragon. You may not know from where, but it somehow looks rather familiar. There's another gravestone on the other side, but there's no possible way for me to reach it from here. Curious. Very curious. So we're back inside. But we can't solve the puzzle like this, so we need to actually reset it real quick. You need to go there. You need to go here. It's pretty blocked in. And there we go. Right. Another save point. Very well. So this is, I think this is my favorite puzzle from this first section of the game. Like, it's a little tricky to, so it's easy to put them all where they need to be, but it's a little trickier to actually do it from this side. And the idea is that you need to use a bed area to lift this one off the wall, and then you can actually close it up. That's very cool, very cool. Alright, so here, basically need to put them all in a line. So you can put the first one in, and then this one needs to move before you can put the other ones in. And then you're basically done. So yeah, it's basically a game of order. The order of things in Sokoban is just of vital importance. So you do this. Do I even remember the solution? I guess I don't have to. Just put them in. It's just a little bit of practice of small space maneuvering. Nothing too difficult. But yeah. What have we here? Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Lewis. I'm sorry if I interrupted your studies, but I'll be off to school now. No, not at all. And that's fine, Lewis. Learn right. I will. See you this afternoon. Bye, Lewis. You can go now. Okay, I will. Oh, Lewis, before you go, you should know that I will be hosting a party here tonight. Again? Try not to make too big of a mess at school, will you? You ought to be presentable this evening. That's fine, Dad. Now you go on to school. Alright. Door is locked. What's this? Am I finally free from wherever I was? I see people. A great many of them. They can tell me where I am, and above all, they can get help and save me. Oh man, I'm ever so relieved that this ordeal is finally over. It's oddly quiet though. So, yeah, what's going on? It's really odd. Nobody is saying anything. Might this not be my way out? I don't even want to think about that. Surely there must be someone in this room who wants to speak with me. Surely someone, you say? Is that... Tom, is it you? Lewis? Thank God. At last, someone who actually answers me. How have you been holding up? Fine, I guess. This puzzle with the block pushing and all really needs some getting used to. Yeah, they do. Has anyone here spoken with you? To me, they haven't said a single word. Why aren't they listening? They could rescue us. I don't think any of them will be of great help, I'm afraid. Why would you say that? Isn't it obvious? They're mannequins, and most skillfully crafted at that. They aren't truly alive, nor have we found a way out. Really think so? I'm absolutely certain. That's rather unfortunate, to say the least. Do you think there is any way for us to reach each other? Can you get past the mannequins? I'm afraid not. I've been stuck here in this corner for quite some time now. No doors, nothing. You managed to solve all this puzzle so quickly. Not as stupid as I may look. Cracking code is simply not my thing. So what should we do now? Maybe you should continue exploring your side of the room. It appears you have a lot more space over there. Oh, okay. I'm rather hesitant to leave you again, especially so soon after reuniting. That's fine, Lewis. I won't be going anywhere, since I'm stuck here anyway. Alright then, I'll be right back. Why do I have the feeling something's not right here? Maybe I'm just starting to lose my mind. Paranoia must be setting in more rapidly than I expected. So I'm actually not sure if I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay. And there we are. Another hint chest. Welcome. Sir, you can talk to me? Of course I can. Lewis. How do you know my name? Come on now. You really thought I wouldn't know the names of the children whose father is hosting this terrific conference? My father? Where is... This can't be right. I was abducted. There's no way my father can be amongst these unsettling mannequins. I'm sorry, sir, but you must have me mistaken for someone else. Namely, I'm really lost and... No, I'm quite confident I'm not mistaken. What's on your mind, my child? Are you lost? Yes! I have no idea where I am. A short while ago, I woke up in this creepy dungeon and I had to solve a stupid riddle to escape, but then... Hush. If it's my help you want, you can have it. This room has 2 exits. One you use to enter the room, and another you may use to leave it again. I'm currently in possession of the keys to the latter. Am I correct to assume that it's your desire to leave this room as soon as possible? I guess so. But couldn't you just call that marvelous? In that case, I will hand you the keys. Okay? Though first, I would like you to answer a small question. It's rather straightforward, to be honest. The question I would like you to answer is, how many people are currently inside this room? Why would I need to answer that? Besides, how on earth am I supposed to know the answer? It must be hundreds. Fear not, my child. As you know, your father being an important businessman, he's maintained close relationships with people from a great many countries. As it happens, there are exactly 3 times as many native English speakers than there are native German speakers. Furthermore, the number of native Mandarin speakers is precisely 3 times the number of native Spanish speakers. Those are the only 4 languages spoken by the attendants of this conference. I thought all people here were in fact mannequins. To your left, there are 5 men who have attempted to assist you in counting. And I dare say this, one of them has counted correctly. You must thank them for doing all the hard work, young lady. And one final piece of advice, I don't like hearing wrong answers. Now off you go. Return to me when we think you've found the correct answer, and the key to the exit will be yours. What a strange man. Maybe it's best if I just play along. For some reason, I have the feeling this guy is not one to mess with. I'm so done with riddles. Alright, so I'm not going to show you what happens if you get the answer wrong. Hopefully you won't have to find out. But essentially they say the numbers 367 to 371. Yeah, just in descending order. So if you, so yeah, he says that for every speaker from one country, there's 3 speakers from another country. So in other words, they come in groups of 4. So then you need to work out which number is divisible by 4, and that's this one. Splendid, you're entirely correct. As promised, I will now hand you the key to the exit. The man handed you a beautiful key. Thanks. Now off you go. You have no reason to remain present any longer. I sincerely hope you enjoyed my little puzzle. I did, I guess. Bye. May our paths cross again, Lewis. Well, you made a promise to Tom, right? We made a promise to be right back, didn't we? Tom? How many have gone? He had promised me to wait right here. As you can see, Tom is gone. Strange. It had started to rain just after I had arrived. The teacher, Miss Cooper, had tried to educate us about some basic mathematical principles. In vain. As I restlessly watched the teacher struggle in front of the classroom. Excuse me. I listened. Oh my goodness. I listened to the rhythmic raindrops landing on the window. It amazed me that sometimes a raindrop would fall for many minutes before reaching the ground, all the way from the clouds, floating miles above the surface. Clouds usually feel content with their position, towering over us mortals, unknowing of their finite existence. They mock us, blocking the sun and the stars and the moon, so as to take away our enjoyment of observing these distant worlds, and to restrain our imagination to the mundane down here. But every cloud at some point comes to realize its imminent demise. Lives can end. Nothing is meant to last forever. And then they cry. Their tears sweet to the mocked. Yet they still annoy us. We are reminded of their presence, even when they have given up. What nerve. And then, after falling for a long time, a tear happens to land, out of all places, on the window right in front of me, saving me from the suffocating environment of the classroom. Saving me from boredom. Saving me from myself. Those annoying little drops, the epitome of sadness, suddenly vow to help me. But their power as a single little drop is limited. They cannot save me from everything. They cannot save me from the unavoidable. Though sometimes the unavoidable should be welcomed. Next year, I'll be gone from this place. Next year, I will start to attend university. And I will spit on these petty souls. This is my desk. Never leave any of my stuff behind during the break. It can only go sideways. It's actually clearing up, so maybe I will not have to walk the full way home in the rain. I'm just cleaning up this mess now. You can just go home, Lewis. Some kids threw some stuff at the teacher just before the end of the class when she was facing the blackboard. She sheepishly asked for the perpetrator to come forward, but when nobody responded, she cast down her gaze and continued to write. There are many interesting books to read arranged on these shelves. Unfortunately, one is not allowed to take them home. They are for breaks only. Get away, pathetic little. Where do you think you're going? Me? Yeah, you of course, you nerd. Nothing, I was just planning to go. Nothing really, Miss Cooper. Miss? You utter retard. She really thinks she was going to do anything, especially for someone like you. Such an ugly little pest. Anyone please help? Oh, look guys, she's calling for help. Maybe her friends will come to her rescue. I didn't see no friends nowhere. As long as you can't see into her imagination, you won't be seeing any anytime soon. You're such a weirdo. Yeah, what's up with those fake clothes anyway? Just too poor to afford any proper clothing? Why don't you just slip into something more comfortable, like a coma? Ooh, even I felt that one. How are you, Lewis? Are you fine? You're gonna cry now? You're gonna cry? Come on, show us those tears. There you go. Cry like a little baby, just like you are. You're gonna tell your parents when you get back to that shed you call a house. Do you really think her parents would care? Do you really think anyone cares about her? Your parents even gave you a boy's name, because all they wanted was a boy, but instead they got you. You were a disappointment from the moment you were born, and nobody will ever love you. And for a good reason. Nobody could ever love such a piece of trash. You could die and nobody would care. Nobody would even notice. No, we would notice, because we'd have to find another shithead to pick on. You're replaceable. Just die already. Go kill yourself. I wish you were dead. Why don't you just go out and cut yourself some more and continue to run around crying for attention? You're just an annoying loser. Born by mistake. Your life was a mistake. And a big one at that. Just die already. Just die already. Just die already. That was really weird. I wonder who that man was, and why he was acting so strange with his riddle and all that. Well, it might just be the best to push ahead, man. Maybe I'll... I see more of those push puzzles. You've got to be kidding me, right? I'm not kidding, Lewis. We're just getting started. Still dark. Yes, I think this is probably a good point to end the first episode, just to keep it a little bit more manageable if you want to look up a puzzle you want to know the solution to. So yeah, if you have been, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy playing the game. So yeah, good luck, have fun.